Hello out to all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening into another Gamers Thoughts discussion. So, Sonic Colors, the remastered version of the game, Ultimate, I was trying to remember the name. Sonic Colors Ultimate is not going to be 60 frames per second on the Nintendo Switch. First of all, or at least it's not, at least it doesn't say it. Like, I think they removed it as one of the benefits from the Switch. So it may not be a stable 60. But either way, I don't remember that game being, what was it on the Wii? I think it was actually 30 FPS on the Wii, if I remember correctly. Someone can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I thought it was 30. But then again, it's been so long since I played it. I'm not a great source of that information, but I don't remember that game being 60 FPS on the Wii even. I don't know. But either way, the game is an enhanced version of a Wii title. So there's no reason that it can't be done. There's none. There's no reason that it couldn't be 60 frames per second on that platform. Outside of Sega, or the team that's coding it. That's it. And maybe their approach wasn't to try to push everything to 60 just to get a stable frame rate, whatever that was. But people were comparing Sonic Colors Ultimate to Skyward Sword HD. One, not knowing about all of the quality of life changes that actually happen to Skyward Sword HD. And the fact that it runs 60 frames per second on the Switch. Actually, I think that wasn't even 60 frames per second on the Wii, was it? I don't know. But either way, people shouldn't have been making the comparisons, for one. Like, they're different games that require different things to them. So, and honestly, there are games that have a lot more going on in them than Sonic Colors or Skyward Sword HD on the Switch right now that perform at 60 frames per second. So it really just comes down to how well the game is coded and what work is done to make sure that they can reduce whatever lag is causing that slowdown. And Sega's not really known for cleaning up their code all that well, and they haven't done it since the Genesis. Let's be honest. They have not done it since the Genesis. And if people think I'm joking, play an old school Genesis game and see how many times you can glitch through a floor or something on accident. I know about it because I've played enough Genesis games, enough Saturn games, and enough Dreamcast games to know. And enough Sega games after that to know, yeah, there are glitches in Sega games that just happen at random. There's chances you could just fall through the floor, or you could run through something that you weren't supposed to run through because the game didn't put the proper check in place on time. That is very prevalent in Sonic games, oddly enough. That's how some people speed run Sonic games, is by using those glitches. Not to say that Nintendo games don't have glitches in them themselves, but their code is usually a lot more clean, is all I'm saying. It takes a little bit more work to find glitches in Nintendo games. But honestly, look, the game is on the damn platform. If you're going to get it, you're going to get it one way or the other. And if it still plays fairly well, it won't make much of a difference if it's 30 or 60. As long as the input response is good. Like, if there's not a long amount of input lag between when you press a button or move a stick and what happens on screen, we're good. That would be the only time I'd be worried about anything. And like I said before, and like I've said many times, Ocarina of Time on the N64 ran at less than 20 frames per second and nobody bitched about it. No one. Hell, we didn't even know it was running slow at that point. All we knew was this is a cool game. The adventure in this game is great. And the game felt good. Every time you pushed a button, something happened on screen. There was no delay in action. So people, chill the hell out. The game's gonna be fine. Like, stop being agitated about FPS and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I agree that there's no reason that it shouldn't be 60 other than coding. I'm not gonna blame it on the platform at this point because of the game that's being remade. It's Sonic Colors, which was Wii exclusive. And this is being put out on every other platform now that is current. There's no reason that this game, the way it was, shouldn't be able to run at 60 frames per second on a Switch outside of coding and fixing up errors. And I'm pretty sure that this game is going to have a shit ton of glitches like the original did. So that's the only thing I got to say here. Otherwise, thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out.